welcome Doral to our new episode of In the City con Christi, where we get to interview the incredible people that make up the greatest place to live, work, learn, and play, Doral. And today, I have a very special guest. I am bringing my husband, Gabriel, to our podcast. And I'm doing this on a very special week. It's Valentine's week. And I thought, what a great way to be able to let you all into Gabriel and I's life. He's not very happy about this. I have to say, he's not the public one. He's not very happy about this. But he's been very gracious to give me some of his time to be able to allow people into our life a little bit. Hi, Gabriel.
Hi.
How are you?
Doing great.
Okay,
could be much better in 30 minutes.
Yes, Gabriel does not like to be in front of the camera, much to some surprise. Right. He likes to be behind the camera or behind the door knocking on drawers.
That's right.
He does not like to be in the spotlight. Gabriel doesn't have social media. Gabriel doesn't have anything really that is in the public. He likes to be very hidden. Just because, doesn't like to live a public life, but he's married to a public individual, which is quite the interesting story.
But thank you for the introduction about one of the incredible people of the city of Doral. I want to have considered.
That's just my intro.
Oh, okay, well, there you go. There you go.
No, yes, honey. You are definitely one of the incredible people that make up the city of Doral. So the podcast, as you very well know, because many times we talked about this at home, is an opportunity to allow people to meet individuals that make up Doral, whether it's our team here in the city, or it is the leaders that make up our community, or it's entrepreneurs, which you're one, that make up our community, or it is a mom, a dad, also you are one, a very good dad, I have to say. But it is really just to get to know those people that love Doral and make up this city. So I thought, it's Valentine's Day. What a cute way to kind of show people who Gabriel really is, and who I fell in love with. So
I like it.
It's weird for you, isn't it?
I like it. No, I like it. Look, I think it's important that everybody sees every facet of who we are.
Yeah.
And, it gives everybody a notion of what we really are as human beings at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You're public, I'm private, but we're both human.
Yeah.
And it's important that we share that.
Mm-hmm. It is. So tell me, what have you enjoyed about being the first gentleman of Doral?
So far it's just the title.
Yeah.
I get to complain a little more because you're closer to me.
Yeah, that's not fun for me.
I talk to you more about potholes now.
Yes, that's really not fun for me.
So I get to, payback is good.
Yes, he gets to laugh a lot at my expense. That is true.
I mean, a lot of people that, that know us reach out regarding issues.
Yes.
And as you know, I like to be very involved and knowledgeable about those issues so that we can guide them in the best direction possible, because you are busy at the end of the day. So I feel like part of my role is being supportive where I can and we're able to.
Yes, and you are so supportive. For those of you that know me, know Gabriel, and know that he's just as passionate as I am about this community. He really is. So I think that I probably get more text messages from him about a street sign that is down or broken, or a sidewalk that is dirty, or a car blocking a road, or traffic, than I get from the actual residents. Sometimes I come home and I'm like, I don't want to hear about what you saw today in Doral. I only want to hear about your day and what you saw somewhere else, or, tell me something different. So, we do sometimes, but we enjoy it. We enjoy what we do, and we enjoy being a part of this community. And we always have, even before I was in public office. I think that we always really gave as much as we could to this community through our business, we were part of Relay for Life, and we gave back through the American Cancer Society. And so, but a lot of people don't know, a little bit about how we met. Maybe some people do. So Gabriel and I met in school. We met in college, at Miami-Dade College, in the Kendall campus. West Campus hadn't opened yet.
Right.
And then we transferred to West Campus because I lived in Doral at that time. Gabriel did not. I brought him to Doral.
Are we saying our ages this episode?
What is this about, ages in this podcast?
Miami-Dade West Campus wasn't around. It's a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. So we've been together for 16 years. 16 years it'll be now in May. And we're going to be how many years married?
It should be easy. 13 this
Okay, he had to think about it. He had to think about how long we had been married. We got married 10, 10, 10. I made it really easy. That means that the year you're in, it's like add 10,
and you're good.
And you're good.
Just add
So
one for a year
13
from the
years.
time, yeah.
There you
So
go. I made it easy for you.
You did.
Can't forget it. Yeah. So we've been married now for 13 years. We
13
have
years come November.
a son that's 7 years old. But we met in college.
In an accounting class.
No.
No, I won't tell the story, but it was an accounting class.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I was having a tough time. I'm an accountant, but I was having a tough time.
We were learning American accounting.
We weren't doing Cuban math?
We weren't doing Cuban math.
Okay. I understand now. So I was struggling in the class, but for many reasons. I was working a full-time job,
That's right.
and I was coming to class in the afternoons. And so Gabriel helped me through the class, and that's how we met. And it was just love at first sight.
For me, it was.
Yes, it was for you. It was. So, and I'm so grateful because I couldn't have found a better partner. Someone who has really supported me through a lot of my crazy ideas, through politics, which is tough in itself. But you're also a great dad. You're a great dad. I would not be able to do the things I do without having an amazing partner. Because, when I come home late, you're there. And I know that our son values tremendously the role you play in his life. And that's, you can't say that about every man. So
That's right.
I cherish those moments.
And we'll keep at that. It's
Yeah.
always, it's a goal of mine to, I'm sure as yours is, to be there forever. Mm-hmm. We see that in your grandparents, and
Yeah, we've had some good role models in that. Yes.
I come from divorced parents.
Yep.
At the end of the day, you as well.
Me too. Yeah.
That's something that a lot of people don't know.
Yes.
And I think in the roles that we are today, we're able to show people that no matter where you come from or what your background was, you can create those dreams that you always had as a family, and these are the opportunities to do so.
And we're able to do it in a beautiful community.
That's right.
That we love. Doral, I think one of the things that really drove me to want to stay in Doral, because my family moved here 22 years ago, and I was 15 years old when I moved here. And when I met Gabriel, and I was like, I live in Doral, and you've got to come to Doral. And then we decided to move in together and get married and everything. He's like, I'm not moving to Doral. You've got to come to Brickell area. I was like, no, Doral's where we're going to raise a family. And I convinced him, and he ended up opening up his business in Doral, and everything ended up becoming Doral.
Essentially, I transferred everything over. I mean, at the end of the day, we wanted to do what we have today, right? Which is live, work, learn, and play.
Yeah.
And we happened to be able to do it all while we were here.
Yeah.
That was, very.
So why do you love Doral?
I think more than anything because of the family environment. I think that's key, especially for
Yeah.
us growing up here and starting here. Being able to see that through to the remainder of our life is important to me. The fact that you have great schools, which everybody knows because everybody moves here for that. And the diversity, I think the ability to be able to get in your car and go into a warehouse district and work, which gives a lot of employment opportunities, or even restaurants, right?
Yep.
So all the layers that we have between Jackson, between the colleges, between the hotels, travel, things of that nature, I think that's where we want to be, and that's where we'll continue to be.
Yeah. So tell me, let me get my pen ready. What can we improve on in Doral?
There's a lot. I'll send you an email.
Okay.
I don't know that book is going to hold it.
But
I think it's all work in
That's not
progress.
true. No, it
I
is.
think it's all work in progress, and
It
I
is.
think the more engagement you get from the community, the easier it is for you as a mayor and then be able to help council.
Yes.
To see the things that you don't see, because at the end of the day, you're either here full time of your time,
Yeah.
or your own business. So the in betweens get lost. And I think the in betweens is where the residents play a huge role in being able to allow for your term here to be successful and prosperous.
But definitely now that your wife's mayor, things are going to get better, right?
Absolutely. I have full faith in that. being the
I
case.
hope so. You really do have great ideas. So I come home all the time and I'm like, I have this and I'm not sure how to fix it or what solution. And really, he gives me great ideas. So I don't always take the ideas and then he'll get a little upset. But it's okay. We do bounce great ideas off of him. So tell our viewers here, what is it that you love about me?
So, it hasn't changed really. No, it really hasn't changed. It's been the same. I mean, I think the fact that you have a steady hand in the decision-making process, you listen, you're open to listening. Even though I give you the ideas and you don't take them, I'm okay with that because it is your show, right? And I could only be there to support. At the end of the day, I think your steadiness, the fact that you love me the same from the minute that we decided to love each other, right? That hasn't changed one bit, and I think that it's been so easy to do, right? Loving you has always been easy to do. And that's really what.
But not like, but what do you love about me? Like, when you look at me, what do you love about me?
No, I mean,
Come on, get like, for real, what do you love about me?
No, really.
I'm going to ask you the easy question after.
It's just that it's simple for me. It's you're a go-getter, you're driven, you know, whatever goal you set out to get, you're going to go out and get that.
Yeah.
And that's really where it is. Your passion, your abilities to conform and do what you want to do. That's what I love the most about you.
Yeah.
Your eyes, your smile, your jacket. You look great. So it's you.
No. That's what I knew what it was, because you told me before. It's that I'm driven. I'm a goal setter, and someone who has drive. Right. You want to know what I love about you?
Sure, go ahead, knock yourself out.
I love your smile. That's what everybody. No, really, it's true. That is what called my attention to you when I first met you, was your smile. And so every time we take a picture, I'm always like, "Can you smile natural?" Because he smiles, and I'm like, "That's not the smile I fell in love with," because he doesn't like to take pictures either. And so he gives me like that smile. But see, that's the smile I love. No, and I love that you are a great father, and you're a great family man and husband, and so all the things that I ended up growing to love.
Today's a flattering day.
Yes. What's Valentine? So you got to be like mushy, and No, we are actually very lovey-dovey. And so, what is the one thing that annoys you about me?
Man, I think your schedule.
Oh, great.
Your schedule is
I know you
intense.
like freedom. It's the problem with this.
It's intense.
It is intense. It is. Gabriel likes to pick up and just go, or like he'll just like to go have lunch, and he'll text me in the middle of the day. He's like, "Can we have lunch?" And I'm like, "I have a million meetings," and I will drop sometimes things to go have lunch with you. I do.
Yeah.
I do.
But now I have to call for appointments. I used to not have to do that before.
You do, because what happens is then I tell you yes, and then Marion gets mad at me because she's like, "I have to move your entire schedule," because I say yes to you, or to anybody for that matter. And so that's why I no longer schedule myself. Somebody else does that for me.
It works that way.
I have to be able to be balanced and be able to come home at a decent time.
I like it. It's true.
So I'm going to say that to you from now on. When I tell you, you have to call the office to make an appointment, and be like, "It's so that I can come home early."
No, it's cool. I understand.
Yeah.
It's cool.
All right. Well, so I have a fun game for us for Valentine's.
I understood.
Wait, you don't have any questions for me?
I don't. They're easy. I already know everything I need to know about you. Oh, wait. Actually, I can ask you. How are you enjoying your first 60 days? You're almost at 60 days, right?
No.
No? 60 days since you first got elected?
Is it 60 days almost?
60 days.
Oh my God, that time is going too fast.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah,
fast
that
it
needs
goes?
to like slow down a little bit, because there's a lot to do.
And you've done a lot. 60 days.
Yeah, we
You
have
really
done a
have
lot. We really have done a lot. How am I enjoying it? I'm loving it. I mean, obviously, I get up in the morning and I still can't believe it, because I'm getting to do what I love. And so that makes it easy, right? That makes it much easier, makes it fun, even on the hard days. And so I get to learn, I get to work with incredible people, and for a city that I absolutely love. So, I mean, I see Doral as my second baby. So although I got to come home and make sure that my first baby is always taken care of, and maybe sometimes I'm a little too confiada because I know that you're there and stuff, I feel like I'm taking care of my baby. So I enjoy it. It's great. Yeah, I've loved it. Thank you for letting me do this.
Just focus on the next 60 days. You'll be fine.
Yes, definitely, we will. Definitely. So I have a fun game. You want to play my game?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's play the game.
I heard about the game, but
you don't know the questions. I read them once, but it's okay. I'm not going to cheat. We have paddles that say Doral, and then so I'm gonna say the question, and then you have to put down the paddle.
Oh.
You've never played this game,
No, I was
have you?
gonna raise it.
You have to raise it if it's you.
Okay, good.
And then we're gonna see who answers. He does not have social media. He doesn't have social media. He doesn't know how these games work. Okay, so here we go. Put the paddle down. Who said I love you first? Hey, I said I love you first. You said I love you first? Honestly, I really don't remember.
Yeah, so
Is
that's
that
me.
horrible?
That was me.
It was probably you. You're right. It was probably you. Okay. Who falls asleep first? Definitely him. Definitely him. Yes. Gabriel is a early going to sleeper. I am lucky if I get to bed before 2 a.m. sometimes. And I'm up very early.
Or 3, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I try. I've been trying to go to bed, by latest midnight, because I'm trying to get up and work out again, which I hadn't been doing because of the campaign. But yes, they are long days. Who do I talk to about making days longer, like adding more hours to the day, or cloning? If anybody out there can create a clone, I'm taking orders.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay. All right, let's see. Who eats the most? Oh no, you can really eat. Yeah, you could when you control yourself.
That's true.
But you can definitely eat. Yeah, you can. And my son, yeah, you do eat more. You do. I love to eat, but you do eat more. Okay, who wakes up first?
Me.
Definitely him. Early. Goes to bed early and wakes up early. He's up at 4 a.m. Okay. Who talks the most?
Well, we can
But
compete.
you can't be everywhere, okay?
Yeah, but we can talk.
Yeah, but I talk more than you. For sure, I talk more than you.
Well, in this program, you've spoken a lot more than me. That's for sure.
Because I knew you weren't going to talk a lot. Okay, but no, for real, I talk more than you.
You do a little.
I do talk more than you. Okay, let's see. Who cooks the best? Neither of us. We really this is a bad one. We got to get better about this. No, for real, we do. We got to get better about this because we eat out every day.
But the way I see it is, we're always helping the local economy.
We are. We do support our local economy.
true.
We do support our local businesses. We stay in Doral to eat, but we eat out a lot.
Yeah.
That has to change because we do eat out a lot. I do cook though,
You do. When you cook, you do.
and I do cook good.
You do cook good.
So I cook
That's true.
the best. I don't cook the most, but I cook the best. We have to learn to listen to these questions. Okay, who argues the most?
Yeah.
It's definitely me. Yeah, we don't argue a lot, but
we debate.
really, Gabriel,
We
we debate. Qué político. We debate. Okay. All right. What's the next one? Who gets angry first?
Yeah, that's you.
It's me.
That's you.
That is me. That is me.
Forget, we got to clear out
That's
our
why I
garage.
usually
We
lose.
got to clear out our garage. Forget about that.
It's Valentine's week. You're really going to talk to me about cleaning out the garage.
Yeah, because
that
if
should
I
be
see-
my Valentine's Day gift.
No,
I hope
because
you
it
have a
gets
nice
me-
Valentine's
It
Day
gets me
gift
more
for me.
time from the time we do this show to the time. It gets us more time.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What else? Who apologizes first?
I do. Yeah, I need to.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm never wrong, so I don't have to apologize.
See?
No,
You're right. So I have to apologize.
Yes.
Because you're never wrong.
No, you
so
do.
I'm sorry about that. I do apologize.
This is why you're such a good
Yeah,
husband.
it's
This is why you're such a good husband. Okay, who makes the most jokes?
Oh, it's me.
Yes, definitely you. They may not be funny all the time. Actually, it's funny
But
because
you do give me a lot of content.
ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Yes, it's funny because Gabriel's jokes are very sarcastic. So if you don't know him, you're like, ay, qué pesado. But he's really just trying to be. He's just quirky. He's just a quirky guy. That concludes my game.
That's
Did you
it?
like it?
That was
Yeah.
easy. How many-
That was
what's
it.
that,
Only
10
10 questions. 10 questions.
I'm going to have to come up with my own 10 for next time.
You have another one?
No, I can
Your
come up
question?
with them for our next show. I got to get myself on
I
this
don't know
thing.
if you're going to be on
More
my
often.
show again.
Depending on the
I
ratings.
I
right?
will think about it. This is like reserved for very special people. No, I'm just kidding. I loved having you on my show.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So, this podcast is all about getting to know Doral, talking about why Doral is such a great place to raise a family, a great place to invest, a great place to live. So thank you for being on our special Valentine's Day episode.
You got it.
I really know this was tough for you.
It was. Happy
I know it was. For
I'll
those
do
of
it
you
for
that don't know,
I'll do
they
it for
know.
you.
Well, everybody, thank you for joining us. I'm CHRISTI Fraga, your mayor, and thank you for joining us for another episode of In the City con CHRISTI, where we get to interview, learn, and get to know all the great people that make up the greatest place to live, work, learn, and play, Doral.
Yeah.